Hey guys, it's Cars and Chris checking with you. Today, I want to discuss with you guys the 5 things that I hate about my 2021 M3 competition. So let's get into it. Number 5 for me would have to be the operating system, which is number 7 for BMW. It's good, right? But I was used to 6, which was kind of the good spot for me. I didn't have to really hunt for things. I was able to find things. To me, it feels like there are a lot of things hidden under sub-menus that was better laid out in the 6th rendition of iDrive. iDrive 7 is a little complicated. Maybe it's because it's a newer car to me, but I'm still trying to get used to it. Like certain things like putting the windshield wipers in service mode, I still haven't found out how to do that because I will be servicing my car and doing my own things. Next up would be actually where the park button is located. In the F97 X3M comp that I owned briefly, the park button was in a more logical location. This one is in the center of the shifter. I mean, I'm used to it by now. You know, it's almost a month of ownership, but it's definitely something that when I first started driving the car, that annoyed me. 3 is the actual overall design of the shifter. I really enjoyed the shifter in the F97. It's also in the F90 M5 if you look at that shifter. I'll include a picture for you guys. But this shifter, you know, like I know I like to play with the shifter sometimes when I'm driving. Don't always want to use the paddle shifters. It does get it has a little hole that your hand may get stuck in, or your fingers or whatever, if you have big fingers like me. That's a little different. Takes a little getting used to. Number 2, while the screen, you know, the digital dashboard, awesome, right? I love it. But the orientation of the tach and the speedometer, that's something that I really miss from the F97 because it was the original round. This reverse orientation, have you seen it? But I'll show it again for you guys. That takes some getting used to, you know, having to hunt for where the location of your speed is. But luckily enough, in M mode, it makes it a little simpler to understand. You guys can see we're getting closer to that 1200 mark. I've been doing a lot of useless driving, but I'm doing it just to make sure I can get the best content I can for you guys. All right, time to come out of M mode. We're back on the street. Boom, boom. As you can see, that reverse tach is just too much. But I'll get used to it over time. To see how fast you're going and where you're going, because you can add the navigation into the G80's digital instrument cluster. Number 1 for me, and it might seem like I'm being a child with first world problems and things like that, but number 1 for me is they've added 3 USB-Cs and 1 USB-B. Now, I know C is a faster charging unit and it's the way of the future, but for me, I still have an iPhone 10 and 12, so I still use the old charger because I have more of them than the USB-C. So I would like to have more USB port options, B port options in the car. That was the one thing that annoyed me. Now, I do have one fast charger that I do keep in the car and use, but I would like to have more B options as well. I know it's like a first world problem. Oh, let's look at this guy in this 2021 car complaining, but that's the number one annoyance for me when it comes to my 2021 BMW M3 Comp. It may seem like a little bit of a stretch, maybe it is, but hope you guys enjoyed the content. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys soon.